welcome back to Word for Word with Sanuan. So last week we were talking about the villain within different culture. So this week I want to talk about heroes in different culture. Let's get into it. In the Western world, our heroes, from movies to drama to books to comics, the characters are always the underdog, the misunderstood underdog that can have the potential to be strong or to be a better version of themselves. There's like an underdog of knowledge, or within the societies, or within the culture. So there's always something that they're an underdog of. Everyday mundane person that gets thrown into another realm, another city. Jupiter, the movie Jupiter. So the woman, she gets opened up to the truth that there's other alien species, and turns out she's something very special and she doesn't know it, but to her she thinks that she's just an average woman. And then there's the host, there's the societies of people that's trying to survive the aliens, that even though they are perfectly very peaceful and very non-violent, threatening aliens, they still want to wipe out the human. There's the underdog there. That's like the society itself, like the whole human race and the alien fighting among each other, and the aliens is the one with all the power, where the human is the one that is the underdog without any power, without anything. Like this kind of stories has been ingrained into the Western style of telling stories for a long time now, because if you look back the story of Hercules and like the Greek mythology, the human are the one who beats up the god. That's why I think a lot of our stories is about how a mundane person can beat up somebody who is 100 times much stronger than them. All of us needed something like that just to overcome our own difficulties. And then if we go into looking at Chinese light novel, their heroes are very different. The Chinese version of stories wise, they have a lot of reincarnation into another body. It's very based on Buddhism, how we believe in reincarnation and stuff. The stories were based on the person, the main character is from the future, but they are reincarnated to the past. From the beginning, they already have leverage, like they already have a lot of knowledge about the futures and like a lot of knowledge about everything, whereas the ancient people doesn't even know anything. The main characters are always, most of them are very cunning or much more clever than everybody else, and when you actually read the story, they're not an underdog. That's the thing. They're like a sleeping lion. If you don't wake them up, then they should be fine, but when you step on their tail, they're gonna be price to pay. So they're more like the villain version of like the Western world, but they are the good people. They're the hero. And a lot of the novel, they're always hiding their true potential, or always hiding their abilities, so that their enemies or the societies would always look down upon them or underestimate them. The character doesn't let it affect them, because the characters know that they're so much better than everybody else already. So like, yeah, they don't care. Like the Western style of the stories, it's depend a lot more on character development, whereas the Chinese style of storytelling, it's depend a lot more on plotting and the events of the story, how like the hero actually deals with their enemies. A lot of it is killing. It's pretty dark. whereas manga and Japanese light novel, most of the characters are really either very silly, very childish, very cheerful, and always up for anything. They always want to improve things and want to do things that is much better for everyone. They're always considerate, they're very kind. I find that they're very understanding toward everyone. There's a story called The Fruit Basket. The main girl is like telling a story about how this traveler, he's traveled everywhere, and all of the people would lie to him that they need something from him, but the traveler would believe them and he would give everything that he has to them, and until the end he only ended up with just his head and he died. It's very similar to how characters in manga is like. It's like they're very understanding and like want to help everyone, so that story really fit it very well as an example. So yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys. Anyway, let's announce how much I have written. So this week, I think because I haven't counted properly, I think I've written about 8,000 words. So yay! 8,000 words for one of my books. The other books, I think I wrote about 4,000 words. I only spent like a few times an hour and a half or so on that book, whereas I spent about 2 hours on the other book, and I only write the other book when I'm on the train. But I'm still really happy because like both books is almost really finished, so yay! I hope you like this video, and please subscribe and like and follow me wherever you think you want to follow me. And have fun today, enjoy your week, and see you!